On today's show, we'll learn how to fillet a walleye, and we'll learn what's new with Coast Camp Light and Korker's boots.
Well, you know, after the catching, there's always the cleaning. And our good fortune is we have an expert here on filleting walleye, and he's going to show us how to do it when we come back.
Hooked on Toys!
Our fall fishing has been fantastic, and it's going to get even better. Better get to Hooked on Toys in Wenatchee and get geared up for these fisheries. See them at 1444 North Wenatchee Avenue or shop online at hookedontoys.com.
Hooked on Toys!
What you want to do when you get your walleyes is you want to fillet them. There's really no other way to clean these fish. And what you want to do is start behind the fin here, and you want to cut down along their backbone. What I like to do is leave it attached to the tail. I'll show you right here what we do. Slide right along the backbone, right to the tail, and you flip it over. Go right at the back of the rib cage, and at the top of the rib cage, you make cuts, follow those bones, and then I use the walleye as a handle to hold on to. And what you have, two pieces of boneless meat.
There you go.
You waste a little bit of meat back here, this belly meat, but it's worth it not to have the bones in there. I mean, nobody likes to fight the bones, so there you go.
Pure walleye. Just that easy, and I tell you what, these electric knives are the key. They really make it fast and easy. Beautiful. That's the way to do it. If you camp, hunt, and fish, or outside when it gets dark, we all need a good source of light. I've got a great one I'm going to tell you about in just a minute.
Bob File Boats and Motors has a great lineup of boats made for fishing in our region, and they can find one to fit any fishing style or budget. They have all the accessories too, like electronics from Lowrance. Bob File Boats and Motors on Sunset Highway in East Wenatchee.
Your Town Ford is kicking off the season with the best deals of the year. It's the Built for Tough truck event. If you're looking for power, payload, towing economy, Your Town Ford's got the truck for you. Head to Your Town Ford in East Wenatchee.
I was fortunate enough to be given one of these lanterns from Coast. It's their EAL 20. Now, it's a real handy size. It's light, it's compact. It has a lot of interesting features on it. It has a dial so you can turn the light source up and down. You can hit a button and it goes to full red. So if you're baiting up, rigging up in the dark, early morning, it doesn't ruin your night vision. It also has a flashing red light feature for an emergency purpose. Now, this comes with instructions. It says 4 D-cell batteries. Life of the batteries is 100 hours. Now, I've had lanterns before that had 4 D-cell batteries, and I couldn't get them to go through one full evening. Now, I'm not saying I didn't believe their claim, but I'd never heard 100 hours, so I decided to test it. I turned this on, put it in a corner of my garage, and left it there for 2 weeks. I finally got tired of waiting for this thing to run down. I went back after 2 weeks, and it was still glowing. That's over 336 hours. That's why they call it an emergency lantern, because you can count on it. It's gonna fire up when you hit the button. Great item from Coast. Go to coastportlandproducts.com and learn about not only all of their LED lanterns and flashlights, but knives and other tools for the outdoors.
Gaboon Productions LLC is a full-service video production company right here in the Wenatchee Valley. Go to gaboonproductions.com on the web, check us out on Facebook and on YouTube. Gaboon Productions LLC, the little video company capturing your big moments.
When you buy a wading shoe, you buy one size bigger than your normal shoe size. So that's so you can put a stocking foot wader inside of it along with some socks so when you're fishing in the winter. Now, so this is a size 10, and as we go along with this, I want to talk a little bit about this wading shoe. This is made by Korker, and it's their metalhead model. And what's really cool about it, one of the features is this sole is removable. You just pull this tab and you can pull this sole off and replace it with either a all rubber sole or a felt with studs in it. And it just takes a couple of minutes. You just pull this one off, snap the new one on, and you got a whole different system going for it. One of the things I don't have is the one with the studs, if I was going to get another one. And also, you know, if you wear out your felts, you can just get a new one and snap it back on. These are by far the lightest wading shoe I've ever had, and I've had several pairs. It's very comfortable and light. Then what I do before I put them on is, because they're oversized, so I can wear them in the winter, I put 2 pairs of socks on just to fill them up, which gives me more stability. You know, then they actually fit me better when you're wading and they get wet. I just slide these on, and now here's the really a cool thing about these boots is what they call their BOA lacing system. And this is a cable, and this button I just push down, and that locks it in, and that's how you lace up your boot. Just that quick and that easy. And then to get out of them, you just simply pull this out, and you're out. Just that easy too. It's the slickest system that I've ever seen. I think it's available only on these Korkers, and it's certainly available on this metalhead model that I have. So, let me get my other boot on here. And we'll be ready to get in the stream. That's a nice thing about the fly fishing too. I mean, once I've got my boots on and my rod in hand, I'm pretty much ready to go. I may at times carry a bag with me that has, a hook out in it and some extra flies and things, and maybe my camera, just either a belt pack or a sling bag or something like that. But that's pretty simple stuff. Now here's something that I do that I've learned to use over the years of wading. You know, this is a fairly small river. It's not, but it can be challenging in wading in certain areas. So what I've started doing to save my shins is I simply get a pair of shin guards from a store that supplies the local soccer teams. And I just put this on. It's just that quick and easy, and they're so lightweight you don't even know you got them on. And they save a lot of wear and tear on my shins. Oh, as a matter of fact, there, see, I didn't wear them yesterday, and I paid the price. So that's just something I've learned to use that saves me a lot of band-aids and owies. And they simply just go under my pants and don't even know they're there. Also, the reason I'm wearing long pants is we do oftentimes a lot of brush busting and bushwhacking out here in the river. When you're looking for a new spot to try, means we're crawling through the brush and that sort of thing. And not only do this saves you from scrapes and bumps on the rocks, but also when you're going through the brush and that sort of thing. And these are, you know, zip-off pants, REI or whatever, and they're so light, and they dry very quickly too. So it's nothing to have these on getting wet and dry throughout the day or afternoon when you're wearing them. Well, that's all there is to it. I'm ready to get in the water now.